Ahava, blessings and welcome to this video. And in this video, it's a short little video, but I hope that I can guide you to understanding where all of the lunations appear on your chart, on your natal chart, when we have a full moon or a new moon, and how to work with this information. I'm actually doing this video because I do host monthly new moon ceremonies and workshops and full moon ceremonies and workshops as part of my Magdalene moon gatherings. And I always get this question, and when I say find out where you have where this moon takes place in your chart. And even though I explain it a few times, I think that now that I have this video, a lot of you will understand, because I do get a lot of emails about this, and it's very simple, and it's just an important tool to know how to align with the moon and work with the new moon and the full moon using your natal chart. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is get a copy of your natal chart, and you can do this. It's for free. You can find a lot of different platforms and apps where you just put in your birth date, your name, and the time and city that you were born. And this is the first thing you need. Okay, so when you get your natal chart, it'd be great if you could use the whole house systems to get your natal chart instead of the Placidus. But if you use Placidus and you prefer it, that's fine. I prefer the whole house systems. So when you get that, you're going to see where your sun is, your moon, your rising, your ascendant. You're going to see the different planets and what signs you have in the planets. You're going to receive a lot of information. But what we really want to look at are the houses. You're going to also see the houses. There are 12 houses, and each house is governed by a zodiacal archetype. Like the first house is Aries, the second house is Taurus. And so we have 12 houses that I like to view as different portals, because actually when you open the door to one of these houses, you do a lot of evolutionary healing and growing within the soul. Amazing. And you start to understand what each house means for you as a soul incarnated in a body in this experience right now on the planet. So the first house you're going to see is your ascendant. Your ascendant, your rising sign, is always the first house. So after that, usually if you do the whole house system, it's a very organic and perfect pattern, like all of astrology and the cosmos. It's just a pattern. For example, my sun is Cancer, my moon is Leo, and my rising, my ascendant, is Capricorn. So what is the sign that comes after Capricorn? Aquarius. So that would mean that my first house, my ascendant, is Capricorn, and the second house is the one that comes after Capricorn, Aquarius, and the third would be Pisces, and the fourth would be the first sign, Aries. So that is a very organic way to do it. Now, I do like to work in patterns, but you can just look on the natal chart. Look on the natal chart and see. Let's use this new moon that is coming now as an example. We have a new moon in Virgo coming. So the first thing I do is I look at I have a house wheel. I look at my houses and I ask myself, okay, where is Virgo on my natal chart? Virgo is in my 9th house. Okay, so that means that this is the house that I'm going to work with. This is where the moon is going to affect me on a more transcendent and profound and in-depth level. So that means that the 9th house has to do with higher education, higher learning, adventure, traveling, cosmic evolution, soul evolution, spirituality, your beliefs, and your lineage. It's about broadening your perspective and not just only believing what you were handed down. So that means that in this new moon in Virgo, and you can watch this video anytime, I'm just using this as an example, I am going to be focusing on the 9th house. I am going to be planting seeds for this moon in the 9th house. For me, that is important to work with the 9th house. When I plant my seeds, when I go into that new sovereign virgin energy of the new moon, it's going to be very, very aligned with everything that has to do with the 9th house. I'm not going to be planting seeds with the Virgo energy and the first house or the second house. Now, there's a very, very, very specific and profound way and really in depth. I mean, working with the moon is very powerful, not only for manifestation, but the moon represents the inner world, the emotions, the soul, your needs, your desires. So when we work with the moon in precisely in understanding where the lunations appear in our birth chart, everything is a lot easier. It's more aligned with the energy that we chose to work with. Remember that your natal chart is your template. It is a template, it is a divine template. So let's start learning all of this. We are in the Aquarian age, and this is part of the Aquarian language, knowing your birth chart, knowing how to understand that we are interconnected with everything, and so that when a cosmological moment comes, where does that affect me? What is the relationship I am having with this right now? So with the moon is always moving, and at the end of the day, dancing with the moon helps us build a relationship with our soul, with ourselves, with our inner dwelling. So I hope this is this guides you a little bit to understanding where the moon appears on your natal chart and all of these different lunations. The best thing to do is write down the sign that is in each house so that you know every time a moon comes up where you need to be focusing your energy on, and your inner world. What are you connecting with? What doorway do you need to open? What house needs to be visited? Thank you so much. Ahava.